Yeah, like yeah.
Yes,
They're like, eh.
Okay.
Like Kuatoa
easy
always look
Beavis.
like they always look like they just told a really bad joke and are waiting for you to laugh.
That's perfect.
Eh?
I also always at first glance think that they've actually got their thumbs up, just the way that like the art's drawn. So I always think that they're sitting there with their thumbs up. I love it.
I want to
Yes.
test this new soundtrack I listened to today while preparing the session. Let's see if it fits the vibe. Anyway, we're live, guys. So I want to hear what happened last time that we met. Who is going to be the storyteller this time?
Okay.
I'll be honest, I don't remember.
Rolling.
Ooh.
Ooh, we got a tight spread tonight.
All right, so it's me. Um, so last session we started with finishing off the Starspawn wormy lady who we thought was just a sexy druid and turned out to be Ned's ex's bae. We killed her painfully, and then carried on our travels. We went through the mountains to make our way to Tayug. When we got to Tayug, or to like the border of Tayug, there was a garrison set up with a big gate. Ned pulled out a new fabulous person, a new fabulous persona to go and speak with them. We discovered that the gate did have some type of enchantment and that the crown is in fact on the lookout for us. So after entirely too long trying to figure out how to get around this gate, Dara remembered that she has a cloak that would allow her to dimension door. So we put everybody in the bag and dimension doored. Then we continued to travel through into Tayug, where we came across a sorcerer who looked like some type of lizard folk. And Blythe and Ned went and talked to this individual, got some good information about ways to kind of find the Mage Tower Academy that we're looking for that we think has the next stone. Um, so after a little back and forth with them, we decided that a great big boom would be the best way to find the Wizard's Tower because it would draw their attention to us. So a few of our magic casters worked together and set off a big boom, which did alert someone, just not necessarily the someone we were looking for. And a bunch of Kuatoa seemed to have noticed our little display. And that is where we ended last session.
Yeah, we probably caused an explosion of fire right in the middle of their own village. They may be upset.
Possibly.
They're the assholes.
Very much possible. But that being said, you did your spell demonstration explosion experiment a little farther away from the lizard folks hut.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
in that case, we're going to use a different battle map for the upcoming scene. So you can position yourselves, your tokens, where you desire, and possibly on the dry land, and the Kuotoa will be placed afterwards. So that way, it represents their sort of ambush on you.
Oh, that I'm not Urist. Why are you trying to give me Urist?
Mm-mm.
We are all as Urist.
I was not expecting anybody, so I'm literally just standing out in the middle of nowhere. I would have had no reason to hide.
Is
Same.
that the water or wait? What's the water and what's the land?
This is water.
Yeah.
This is land.
Yeah, it's
Those are
Ah.
trees.
it's very yeah. It's a very
Thank you,
swampy
Dara.
swampy water.
Hi. I got you.
Dara's the smart one.
What say we're not going to use Blythe for the time being? Until she arrives. It's not going to
Yeah.
be like a
Blythe-
super.
Blythe is staring in awe at our fireworks display.
Call of nature.
Yeah. Okay. So in that case, cool.
Cool.
There are
Pikachu.
a bunch of little guys. Coming mostly from the swampy water, right? And you may all roll your initiatives, because I shall do the same.
Oh. So no parlay, huh?
Oh yeah, they're kind of aggressive towards you, but if you want to say something before the initiative order, I'll allow it. Just make
Um,
sure you share a common tongue. Why is not rolling?
Mm,
3 times in a row.
Why the yeah. I lost even the time saving features of Better Roll 20. I cannot roll their initiatives like in mass. Oh, let me see if I do this first. Let's try it. Initiative. Yeah, it's not to roll. Yeah, I'll have to roll one by one. Okay.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Uh,
oh boy.
Why?
What? Is there a
Oh.
problem, guys? I don't see you.
Oh no, we got the
Ah.
family serving.
You're scared of some
RIP.
fishes?
Yes, Ariel. That many fish? Yep, I'm scared.
Yeah, no, there is a thing like too much fish.
Especially when we don't have one of our AoE people.
Our primary AOE people.
Uh-huh.
I don't think I have anything AoE. I mean,
I,
if y'all want to give me a few minutes, I can make a hut and we can hide in the hut.
I
don't think we
I-
have time.
I might have something for this. I might have some stuff. Hang on.
Ned, calm them down.
Okay, I think that was all of them. Okay, so you're saying the diplomacy thing? What's that was going to be?
Are they talking to each other? Like, can I hear them talking to each other at all?
Right now, you cannot. They seem to. They seem to be very intelligent in their ambush. They all organized, left their hiding spot, and pointed their spears and primitive bows and arrows towards you. And they have none of them have said anything yet. They're just kind of waiting.
gonna like push Ned a little bit, like talk.
So fellas, y'all just got a school? Eh?
Roll persuasion.
It's a 28.
Ooh, nice. You can tell that they are. You left them unsure because they start looking at each other, trying to figure out something, but they don't answer to you.
Can I make an insight check to see if I can pick out a leader in this crew? If there's like somebody who's like leading the charge here?
Good one. Yes, you can.
That's a 24.
Okay. So there's this guy here. I will put a yellow dot on his token here.
It did
Yeah.
not read my initiative, so I'm trying to roll this way.
Oh, okay. Let me just add your turn here. What you rolled initially for initiative?
Total of 11.
11. Ooh. Vida, Urist, Ned, and Dara. Okay, so everyone is here. Now, you can tell that guy is more or less like acting as their leader.
Okay. Okay. I think Ned's gonna look around and be like, so we don't want any trouble, gang. We're just trying to get to a magical floating city. Perhaps you're familiar?
No answers.
Okay, a tough crowd.
You're saying that in what language again?
I'm saying it in common.
Okay. So, yeah, no answer.
Try to use like gestures. Maybe they will understand. I don't think they speak common.
No, 1 second. I want to check something.
I'm just gonna try it. I'm gonna say, hi in Undercommon. Can we not fight, please?
Undercommon.
Yeah. It's like the only other language I speak. So I'm like, give it a shot. It's the one language I know.
Roll a persuasion attempt.
See, now here's where they understand me, but I accidentally insult them because I have a terrible persuasion. Actually, no, it's a +3, but it's still terrible because it's Dara.
Okay, they.
Can she have help from me?
Yeah, from book.
Yeah, help from Buck. Obviously.
You can roll another
Like-
one. Yep.
Ah, even better.
Okay. They appeared aggressive first when you casted your array of spells. With Ned's diplomacy, sweet talking, they were relaxing a little bit, but now they are angry again when you speak to them in Undercommon. Yeah.
I need
Well,
to not.
But they are you think that they are one step from attacking you. So it would be required like you have like 10 seconds to do something. You don't have that much time anymore before we enter initiative order.
Give them something. Give them a gift.
I don't have anything.
Sing! Music is a universal language.
Yeah, I guess Ned will. I guess Ned's gonna fucking bust out a song. Ned will start singing a jaunty medieval cover of "Welcome to the Jungle."
Mm.
Ooh, Bardcore.
Yes.
Amazing, amazing. Okay, roll a performance.
27.
Mm.
Oh.
Ned with the high rolls tonight. Okay. Let me see what I got here. Oh no. I gave myself advantage and I rolled a 1 and a 2.
Yeah.
The dice telling a story. So,
And that story is I'm the greatest rock star to ever live.
I mean, accurate.
Yes.
okay, their leader takes a step forward. You can tell that they are once again hesitating to attack you. Uh, and after the first few notes of your song, the leader steps forward and speaks for the first time. His language is a very, very weird one, and it even sounds otherworldly. Does any of you happen to know the elemental language of water, the primordial dialect Aquan?
Um,
Nope.
You, no.
Does
Urist
Blythe
barely
have
speaks common.
Does Blythe have comprehend language?
Let me check. She did give us permission to pilot her, so. But
Yeah.
I don't know if she has it. She has it, but not prepared today.
But she should be able to ritual cast it even if she doesn't have it prepared if it's in her book.
But is it a
Yeah.
is it a wizard spell or a sorcerer spell?
I'm pretty sure it's a wizard spell.
It sounds very much like a wizard spell.
I don't think Sorks get comprehend language.
And sorcerers don't get to ritual cast as well, or do they?
Sorcerers do not get to ritual cast.
No.
Comprehend language is a sorcerer spell. Hang on, I'll ask her.
But that would take at least 10 minutes, right?
Unless she burned the spell slot.
But if she hasn't prepared it, she cannot burn the spell.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The leader is puzzled and expects an answer as he speaks.
Honestly, that's exactly what I expected them to sound like. Hang on one
Thanks.
second. I want to check
Thanks.
something.
I spent the whole weekend practicing my kuotoa.
Yeah, they sound
So-
exactly like.
It's a wizard spell. She's gonna cast comprehend languages.
Okay, for the
Yeah,
next
that's
10 minutes. Okay.
We have to keep them good for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I will be that DM once again. I will ask for each one of you, for the four of you, not Blythe, to roll any charisma related skill of your choice.
Why it
Okay,
gotta be charisma
fuck.
though?
Yeah, because or
Yeah.
I'll pass
yeah.
out a bardic
Oh,
to
well.
whoever.
all the
has
all the
most.
all the
No,
all
I'm
the
good.
social skills. So it will be any charisma based or insight in this case.
I'll roll insight. I will look at them and try to model the most non-threatening behavior and really look at them nicely, not scarily. Ah,
I
shit.
already made my roll, so before he said insight.
Oh, you just use the you use your
Deception.
yeah, your 12 on the dice plus your insight bonus, which is
Insight bonus is a +4, so 16.
16.
Okay. I'm gonna
Urist, do you want a
roll.
bardic?
No, I have a +5 in persuasion. Let's see. 16. He's trying to be friendly.
Okay, so that settles any other doubts that we could have. The Kuotoa, even though they haven't dropped their weapons, they are still aiming at all of you. They decided to remain peaceful while they see this wizard lady from unknown lands to them cast a ritual that ultimately allows one of you to understand that. I don't know if that's how comprehend languages works, but Blythe can cast it upon one of you. So which one will
Ned.
be?
I'll take it. I'll take it.
Okay. So their leader speaks once again. And Ned, you understand what he's saying. He says, "Give us a good reason to not cook you for dinner."
What if instead of having to wait for passers-by to cook, I could help you guys grow all the food you could ever want and be self-sufficient?
You're not passerbys. Your coming to our swamp was prophesied long ago, and we were told to keep this place safe from you.
Okay, so I'm not familiar with any prophecy. I'm just a traveling bard on my way to go and play for a bunch of wizards in a fancy city. I don't know nothing about no prophecy, my good man.
It matters not what you're aware of.
Okay, but again, I'm offering you lifetimes of unlimited free crops. I mean, that's a pretty good deal, right?
Yes, I'm waiting it.
Why do I hear boss music?
It's just the Diablo 3 soundtrack. Well, is there anything else you have to offer?
Uh, well, what do you want? We're pretty good at getting stuff. What do you guys want?
We want. That's a good question. My people only wants to live peacefully.
So do we. Well, We are only here to go and bug those eggheads who fly around above your swamp. We did not mean to intrude. We were only trying to get their attention. We are terribly sorry to have offended, and we want to do whatever we can to make up for any inconvenience we've caused you and your people within reason.
But we were told to do all we can to impede you, to not let you get what you wanted.
Who told you that? They sound like jerks.
You do not know then.
Okay, well, I mean, we're pretty impeded, but like again, anything you guys need, we can do it. Like I can make crops here for you. We'll put on a performance. My man Urist brews a sick keg of ale. Like we'll fucking party, man. Like just tell me what you need.
Come to our tribe tonight. Yes.
Okay. Where's that at?
Follow me.
Okay. BRB gang.
Wait, what? What? No, you're not going anywhere alone.
No, we're coming.
Yeah. Where are we going?
You're asking the fish guy?
No, I'm
Yeah.
asking Ned.
He wants it. He wants us to come to their tribe with them.
Okay,
Okay.
fine.
I guess we'll follow.
Okay.
Yep.
You follow. Uh, you notice that they are very well knowledgeable on how to traverse this difficult, muddy, and wet paths of the swamp. There are a lot of different types of plants, ones that grow, trees that grow from within the water, with what looks like many many roots that grow from the water and then turn into their trunk outside of it. It seems like a place like no other that you have ever seen from what you experienced of this world so far. Eventually, you see a very big cave opening, one that could fit even a large or huge creature inside, but that is home to this fairly small creatures. They take you inside this cave and you see that it's a long one, and eventually you have no way to see into its darkness, unless of course you now use your abilities. Don't know if Dara wants to use the AoE dark vision for everyone.
I might hold off for a little bit in case we need it. I'm just gonna keep a really good eye out, and I will lead, because I think Blythe is the only one that can't see.
I can't.
You can't either?
Halflings don't have dark vision.
Oh, I thought you did for some reason. Weird. Okay. Oh no, Squidly did. Squidly did.
Squidly
That's
did.
where I'm. Okay, so I will.
I miss my seeing eye squid.
I will just hold hands with Blythe and Ned and kind of guide them, but keeping my eyes out because I have 360 feet of dark vision.
Okay. I will be covering for you since your hands are tied with the other two.
Yeah.
Guys. All right.
But I want to hold on to that in case we need to fight. So.
And as you braved more of that wet cave, you eventually find more of those creatures. Like, way more. You start to see some sources of light within it, but it is still very dim lit inside. There are like two bonfires and some glowing mushrooms here and there, but eventually you find like the space that could be fit almost an entire neighborhood of Mondomos inside, and is inside of this cavernous complex. It's an open space, although there are um, uh, some parts of the cave that almost seem to be used like bridges, but they don't seem to be carved into the stone. They seem to be natural formations. And once again, the hundreds or so of Quotoas walking freely in this place that supposedly they call their home. Do you want to do something? You're all seeing this?
I'm just checking the place out, looking for escape routes in case these guys turn hostile.
Yeah, me too. I'm just watching everything.
Uh-huh.
I think at this point, while I've got detect thoughts up, I would like to cast to subtle spell detect thoughts and try and get a read on this guy's surface thoughts, on the leader's surface thoughts.
Okay. Before that, Dara,
Mm-hmm.
you think this place very much resembles somewhere in the Underdark. In case I
Okay.
haven't
Does it
made
l-
that clear yet.
Yeah, does it look familiar? Like, is it a place in the Underdark I've been before, or it just reminds me of the Underdark? Like, it's just very clear that we're in the Underdark now.
Yeah, unless you really want to have some connection to Quotos, I would say no.
I don't think I would.
Okay.
My colony was definitely closer to Monsdomos.
Yeah, yeah, your
So.
colony is on the other realm. But
Yeah.
there are you don't really know if there are ways to go from one realm to the other, from Guazu to Tayug, through the Underdark. You don't know if it is connected, but it seems like a similar place here. But you're not that deep underground. You're more like in a cavern of sorts.
Mm-hmm.
So there's that. More like in the insides of a mountain. Um, but yeah, the formation itself looks similar to what you already know.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Ned, the surface thoughts of the leader, at least the leader of this singular expedition of Quotoas,
Mm-hmm.
is goes something along the lines of we're getting home, we're getting there. I know I should have captured them, but they didn't attack us on sight. So maybe there is something to it. At least here
I
we.
think
Oh, okay, go ahead.
no, I think as we're walking, I think we'd ask. So you mentioned back there that somebody had told you to stop us if we were coming. Who was that?
Now you hear his thoughts going. Why is he asking me that? He should have known who that wise man was. The wise man specifically said that these were his enemies.
Fucker. So stop me if you've heard this one before. A dude came through who was powerful. Crazy powerful. More powerful than you'd ever seen before, right?
So you do know.
Was his name Quarian?
Oh, so you don't know.
Okay. Okay, I rolled the dice. Yeah, no, I don't know.
You can hear his thoughts. How should I know the name of? of the
Do I get like an image or anything? Can I like see an image? Does this guy have like an image of this wise man in his mind?
That's a good point because there is this talk on the internet that different people think differently. So when
Yes, there are people who conceptualize thought with images rather than words.
yeah, and I think that's
Exactly.
crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, let me see if you're lucky. Oh, I rolled on whisper mode, but yeah. You cannot see a image of the face of the man
Okay.
or women
Yeah, but
that you're seeing.
ears.
Yes.
Okay.
Why don't we go there for? Why don't we go to my tribe's patron first?
Ned becomes visibly uncomfortable at the word patron. Patron, you said?
Yes.
Oh, okay. That's cool. That's cool. Ned connects psychically with Urist and be like, okay, I need you to get me the fuck out of here as soon as possible.
Okay, we gotcha.
You
Mm-hmm.
he asks you to continue following him through this
Okay.
enormous complex. You do?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Dara is gripping onto Ned and Blythe pretty tightly the deeper we go.
I think Ned might actually connect with Dara. It's like, Dara, these guys probably have dark vision. Do you think you might be able to slip away from them?
And go where?
I don't know, but at least give us some cover.
Okay, I will try to kind of duck out of sight and then just stand perfectly still in the darkness and see what happens. Because I am invisible to creatures with night vision.
Oh yeah, there's that. Okay, roll a stealth check. Oh no. Yeah, but they have something very neat. They have
Fine sense.
no, they have it's kind of like that. Here, let me ping it.
Even if I stand totally still, because that's what I was doing. I was just like standing against the wall, trying to like blend in.
Yeah, because you're
Are you
But I'm
considered
within 30 feet
invisible?
of them. Yeah, I
it's
know I go invisible, but
it's umbral
I'm
sight.
within 30 feet of them, so
Okay.
they'd still sense me.
Ooh, damn. Well, it was a good idea on paper.
We tried. Okay. Let's go see this patron.
But yeah, you I asked for the stealth because there's still that there you can
I can still try to be sneaky, but
yeah
I'm
you
not very sneaky right
yeah
now.
you can hide, not only be invisible in darkness. Okay, I will roll once for all the Quotoa here, but since there are like hundreds of creatures, I'll at least have an advantage on this one, okay?
Okay.
Yay! Okay.
Cutting words.
But no, both of them beat me.
Go
Oh, both of them.
no, you can
Yeah.
reduce a.
Cutting words. I subtract a bardic from them.
Yeah, yeah. So even though you
Oh, you can try.
it's a D8, right? Or a
I think-
D6?
I think that's just gonna take a bait. Like he's just gonna subtly just go. Oh God, what is that fucking smell? And I'm gonna roll a d8. I gotta beat a 3. That's a 6.
Okay, so yeah. That means they don't notice where Dara went.
And I'm just gonna kind of fall into old habits and track, like keep my people in line of sight because I have 360 feet of dark vision. So I'm gonna stay however far back I need to be able to see them, but I'm still trailing. And I'm just gonna track them and be ready to intercede if I need to, but yeah, be out of sight.
Okay. As for the others, you just continue on normally.
Yeah.
Yes. Very warily.
It's just reaching out and probing minds to see if he can get any useful information.
Hit probe.
Funny.
Sorry.
Okay, so enough with the free information through mind reading. You don't
Mhm.
seem to capture anything else that would help you. Eventually, you go through this time a smaller tunnel that leads to once again a very dark place. This time you don't see any light sources whatsoever, but you see a single Kuotoa, a a creature that seems to be bigger than the rest of them. It even seems more like a different type of fish this time around. One with a striking, very noticeable feature that is a third eye on its forehead.
Oh, lovely.
You
You're
don't-
beautiful, sir.
He turns to you and he speaks in the common tongue, so everyone can understand it. He says, "Mm. So, you're the antagonists."
I mean, that's one word for us. We've been called meaner things.
You're here to wreak havoc upon the land.
Not intentionally. We're mostly just here to go bug some wizards.
That wasn't what, what the prophecy was all about.
You guys keep bringing up a prophecy. Did you care to enlighten us regarding the contents and who delivered this prophecy? Because, like, it'd be like the third prophecy this week, and one more, I get a free sandwich.
I don't know what sandwiches are.
Oh man, I have got fucking sights to show you, but we're gonna get to that in a second. Prophecy first.
That's a group of your size and characteristics would appear to wreak havoc, to destroy what we know, and undo what we create.
Okay, well, what can we do to prove we're not here to do that?
You can. Well, that's a good question. We were told that we should end you before the worst happens. You think
Okay.
you can survive the wrath of our people, don't you?
I mean, I mean, homie, I got fucking body checked by a demon like less than 3 days ago. I've been through some shit. I don't want to fight. We really don't. We don't have any beef with you except that somebody told you we were bad people. You don't even know my name. And you just assume I'm here to wreak havoc. Like, I've offered multiple times to help you people do whatever you need, and still you distrust us based on the word of some guy I've never even met and whose name you won't even tell me. So I'm gonna offer again. What can I do to convince you people? Do I need to grow your crops so that you are never hungry again? Do I need to put on a show to get your women in a loving mood? Do I help me help you?
The wise men that made the prophecy helped us in a lot of ways. He took us out of the underneath. He showed us how to control the fire. He teaches us how to survive in the open. And he even eliminated most of our predators. What can you offer? Can you offer us knowledge? Can you offer us a way to become stronger, to evolve? Or are you able to eliminate another parasite in our path? If so, the Kuotoa will not only trust you but help you.
Tell me about this parasite. Alright, I'll be honest, you're not entirely wrong. We're real good at killing things. I make no quibble about that. We have a distinctly unique brand of violence we like to unleash fairly often. So tell us about this parasite, because we might be able to come to a solution.
Yeah, good at killing things.
Urist here? Urist here is a goddamn PhD in homicide.
Thank you.
I got you, buddy.
There's a monster that roams the swamps. It hunts our kin many other creatures. It kills
No
us.
idea why you seem like such charming folk.
It eats many of us alive, or desiccates and opens us, cuts us open while we still draw breath for supposedly alchemical reasons. The creature has a cold, leathery skin, spikes like armor, a tail as deadly as its teeth and claw, and cunning. And
Tell me,
magic.
can I do a minor illusion to create an image of the lizard wizard we were talking to last week?
Yeah.
Is it kind of like this? Also, I'm very proud of the turn of the phrase lizard wizard and getting to drop that. Is this him?
King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard, great band.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for grabbing that, Ariel. Ariel gets me.
I was also giggling, but I was muted.
Elf lizard wizard.
Let the record show.
Yeah.
We have also had a run-in with him, and I'm not terribly impressed with him. Just tell me about him, because we might be able to solve our mutually shared problem.
That is the one.
So, tell me about him and what he's capable of, and I'll see if we can help your situation.
I already told you everything we know. It has cunning, it has magic on its side. We've never been able to outforce it, outsmart it. We we only have the option to run.
Okay. Is it usually him alone, or does he have friends?
It can call upon creatures from other worlds.
Cool. Cool. I don't know, and I'm gonna turn to the rest of the party. What do you guys think?
I
Worth
mean,
a
they
shot?
know the swamp better than we do. We might need their help at some point while we're here.
Do I get the vibe that these guys are trustworthy? Like, do these feel like evil creatures, or do they just feel like a marginalized people who are defensive and just want to be left alone?
Well, you know that I don't really use the evil and lawful good and all that
Hey, yeah,
type
I'm,
of
yeah,
stuff.
I'm not
So
asking for like their mechanical. I'm
Okay.
asking for like, do
Insight
these
into their
people,
trustworthiness.
yeah, like, do these people feel like they just want to be left alone, or do they have ulterior motives?
you're still with detect thoughts active?
It's probably just ending, but if I can use it to get advantage on like an insight check, I can do that.
Yeah, you can. That's a good way to do it.
Cool. Ooh, that's a 24.
Okay. Okay. So through its mind, you don't hear any evil thoughts whatsoever. They're very pretty much an open book. You don't see any of the. There is this leader guy. There is the one that took you here. There are some others, You go from one by one. They all seem to be confirming what the leader guy is saying on their own minds. Okay.
Hmm.
Uh, and your insight is more of the latter. You wouldn't have any form or way to to know if they're trustworthy because probably none
I
of
just
you
met them,
have ever interacted with
but
creatures like this.
they don't seem like, oh, we just waylay travelers and kill them. They seem like more like just defensive people.
Yeah,
Cool.
you would have think
Um,
that this how can I say it? You would have guessed that these guys are like kind of weak on their own to deal with
mhm,
like super powerful beings.
mhm. Yeah, I kind of got that vibe. I think I want to connect. Who has the stone right now?
Isn't it in the bag?
Yes.
Yeah, it's in the bag.
I'm gonna I'm gonna look at the leader and be like, so we are here for a reason. We're here in your swamp for a reason, and we're looking for something that we were told was here. And I'd like to do a minor illusion in my hand of the stone. Be like, we're looking for something like this. Are any of you familiar with something like this? Have you seen something like this or know something about a stone like this with enormous power?
I've I have no knowledge of such stone.
Okay. Then how about this? If we take care of this guy, if we take care of this lizard wizard for you, can you give us information about this wise man who helped you? Just tell us everything you know about him.
Well, he's a wise man. He is tall, has pointy ears, long hair, is able to control magic.
Minor illusion of the Hag King. Is this him?
Yes, this is the one.
Ah, well, you're in luck.
Ah,
He's actually a friend of ours. You know, kind of roundabout way. He does this sometimes. He'll go places and just play pranks on us to make things difficult, but it's fine. You know, I we got off on the wrong foot, but we'll take care of your wizard lizard problem, and then we'll be on our way. How does that sound?
That seems like it will benefit us.
Excellent. Then we are in agreement. Is there any other information you can provide us? Anything you can do to help us along on our quest before we get moving?
Yes, when you face a foe in battle, you have to hurt it more than it hurts you. That way you can win.
I like this guy.
I know you do, Urist.
They are very simple.
All right. Well, we'll get to work then. Um, we'll just leave the way we came.
Yeah.
Yes, you may now leave.
And we'll just that's gonna literally like turn on his heel and go.
Yup.
And I'm gonna stalk them out of the cave.
Can Ned
Mhm.
connect psychically with Dara and be like, Dara, how much snooping around here can you do?
Do you have to see me?
I don't think I do. Hang on.
Discord
God,
made us sound.
Ooh.
God, aberrant mind telepathy sucks.
Yeah, I think you have to see me.
I do.
Really?
Yeah, aberrant mind telepathy sucks, and I am totally down to homebrew a fix to it because it's borderline useless.
Read it. Read it to us.
Hang on. So, come on. Starting at first level, you can form a telepathic communication between your mind and the mind of another. As a bonus action, choose one creature you can see within 30 feet of you. You and the chosen creature can speak telepathically with each other, while the two of you are within a number of miles equal to your charisma modifier. So I can speak to a creature within 5 miles, but I have to be able to see it within 30 feet to establish the link. To understand each other, you must mentally speak in a language that the other knows. So we have to share a common language, and then it lasts for a number of minutes equal to my sorcerer level. So unless it somehow has the ability to get 5 miles away from me in under 3 minutes, like it's basically just it's so bad.
Yeah.
Sorry. That's enough of me complaining about my class, which is nice to let me take.
Hello,
No,
Lauren.
it's all good.
Do you hear us?
Lauren?
Lauren.
Are you there?
Oh,
Can
it.
you hear me?
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
Hey there.
Okay. Okay.
Hello.
All right. Cool. Hi. 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 Sorry. Uh, uh, uh,
How it went?
the lecture was great. My car has now stopped working twice in a week, so
Oof.
replacing the battery.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's fine. It's fine. Could be
Better
worse.
do it now than in the dead of winter.
Well, I live in Florida, so winter. What is that?
Yeah, come up here for a couple months.
And I lived in Chicago, so I did some time.
Oh, you sweet summer child. You don't know winter. You're
No,
talking
but
to a Canadian.
as a born and raised Floridian, I survived Chicago.
Chicago's nothing compared even to northern Michigan.
Yeah, but I'm good.
Again, Canadian. Our snow days happen because the snow is so high we literally can't open our door and we have no power, so our front door becomes our freezer.
Yes,
Okay.
we know you get as cold as the surface of Mars sometimes.
Yes. Yes.
And you kayak down your street after a hurricane.
I've done that too, surprisingly.
Okay, but have you ever fried an egg on your sidewalk?
Also have done that too. We get the whole spectrum here. It's like
Bacon-
we can go from
bacon
plus
cookies.
50 to minus 50.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes in the span of a week. It's crazy.
Bacon cookies on my dashboard.
What makes your car smell so good? All right. So who wants to bring Lauren up to speed on what she missed?
Bunch of fish people ambushed us. Were gonna kill us. Ned put on a rock performance. They took us to their camp. They told us yada yada yada. The Hag King basically said, "You guys are evil, gonna destroy the land. We should kill you. But hey, if you do something for us, we'll be nice to you. Go kill the lizard wizard from last episode."
Oh no! Damn.
Yeah.
Well-
Yeah. Apparently, Lizard Wizard does war crimes
Okay,
Yeah.
well,
Yeah,
to the
he
fish
eats
people.
them and cuts
Wha-
them open and stuff.
why
He
is it
likes
always the ones that we don't kill that end up being the evil ones?
right.
Because
Because
Ariel
plot hook.
because Ariel has to make the ones that are still alive the evil ones after we kill the ones he originally wanted to be the evil ones.
Quarian was also the one we left alive, and god damn it.
hmm When you kill as many
Ah,
NPCs of Ariel's as we do, somebody has to be a recurring NPC.
ah.
The farmer we left alive in episode 1 turns into the big bad because we killed the big bad halfway through the campaign.
I'm still anticipating that racist lieutenant from Thorpe is going to show up as the Hag King's lieutenant.
Oh no, he's dead.
Is he
Is he
dead?
not?
Yeah, he
He
died,
died
in the
in the-
meteors.
Oh,
meteor.
R.I.P.
But
to
also,
the homie, I
he'd
guess.
never work for the Hag King. He's too racist.
He hates elves.
Unless he gets resurrected.
Anime
And-
dead.
Yeah.
Ariel, do I hear paper on pen right now? Anyway, so we are currently leaving the fish people cave.
Man, I guess we could have just. I mean, well, no, because if we had killed them before getting it as something they wanted from us, then they wouldn't have wanted something from us. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no,
Alright.
they have us heavily outnumbered.
Yeah, before we go, can I just kind of do a scan? Because I'm invisibly hiding in the wings, kind of tracking you all, but like staying back and out of sight. I just want to see if I can get like a head count and like assess weapons and just kind of like get a bit of a picture of exactly what we're dealing with since I'm not up in main dude's grill.
Okay. Uh, that being said, well, and Blythe is with the rest of the group, right?
Yeah.
Only
Or-
you,
yeah.
only you, Dara, decided to.
Yeah.
You rolled a 14 on stealth. Okay. Yeah. And as for the rest of the group, what do you want to do? While after you leave the leaders' uh, dwellings, let's say.
Ned's just walking.
And since you could not connect with Dara mentally, you're just hoping she will follow
We're not-
you.
Do I
she usually
what-
does.
question? Do I get the vibe that any of these people can speak common, or is the leader the only one who speaks?
The only one. And your comprehend languages were out.
I think I'm just gonna look at Dara and in common say, "Hey, I don't think I can understand us. Fan out and see if he can get some information on what's going on here."
You can't see me. I'm like
Yeah,
100
she's
feet
gone.
back, hiding in the darkness.
I'm just saying this out loud in common.
Okay.
Yeah, because nobody else here understands common, so I think Ned is just gonna like do. I can like do a deception check for this. He's just gonna put on like a super like he's not gonna change the tone of his voice or act like he's trying to hide something. He's gonna say, "Hey, Dara, you should probably go check and see what's going on here, right?" With a big smile on his face.
Do I hear that?
If you're
I mean,
paying
I have
attention,
I have a crazy passive perception.
yeah, then I will
I
say
have
yes.
an 18 passive perception. All right, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna keep my friends in eye view. Like I'm not letting them out of my sight. But yeah, I'm gonna kind of just see what I can observe. I don't speak Aquan, so I'm not gonna get anything language wise. But would my colony have been familiar with any creatures like this back home? Like, would I have had any interaction with them or any understanding of them from my life in the Underdark?
Yeah. How good are you with Arcana?
Remember how I'm dumb? Not great.
Uh,
But I would have advantage because of Ranger.
Okay, okay. So roll Arcana for us. Let's see how
How
knowledgeable.
dumb am
I, I love that you got a 0. Oh.
Oh no. Oh.
So, so spoiler alert, guys. I wasn't very good.
Yeah.
I did not fit in, and I was not a very good drow. It's a good thing.
Oh,
I
dear.
literally wrote that into my backstory because the dice are agreeing.
Yeah. Uh. Yeah. Even if the drow, they as a civilization, they probably would have the knowledge of the existence of the Quotoa, but it is not something widespread. So if you don't have the specific interest, in that case, Dara, you know nothing of them.
Okay, as we're leaving, I'm just gonna keep my eyes out and see if anything catches my attention.
Okay. Okay. Last skill check. Roll investigation to see what you, if you happen to
No.
find anything useful. Oh
Can
no!
I just say out loud, you go, Dara, to give her Bardic?
We have to see for Bardic, right?
Here.
Harold, did they say they would help us if we took care of their problem, or just let us live?
No, they said they would help at least.
Okay.
It was what was the intention.
It's a 14, and you should be able to have my Bardic. I think, if Ariel's
Oh,
okay with that.
it's just hearing within 60
Yeah.
feet.
And that's a D8.
It is a D8, right?
Yep.
And a 2. I'm gonna guide myself. And that's a 4!
Yay!
Yeah.
20.
20!
Yay! Dara, you try to explore while still hidden. At least maybe you're not like super stealthy like Vita that goes full on stealth mode
Yeah.
sometimes. Uh, you are more
I'm
like
not.
exploring without drawing too much attention to you. Also because you know they can perceive things, even things that are invisible to them. At least you notice it as you are doing skulking around. You see that it is a fairly normal society, as you will. You see that they differentiate themselves in what they can provide to the rest of the colony. Some of them are cooking, some of them are making utensils, some of them are constructing houses and other structures. But you see that they have a knack for artistics endeavors. So most of the creations you see are decorated with paintings, with colors. But there is one thing, and everything that you saw so far, nothing too noticeable, but for one thing. And this is not something they developed themselves, but this is uh, a rudimentary painting on the wall of the cave itself that seems to tell a story of the very early, very primitive Quotoas receiving the the kind of like the blessings of a wise man, as you can portray by the way that they draw that distinctive elf-like being with with a division on the exact middle of his body, turning his left half a normal shade of skin, and the other a grayish, almost like the tone, the skin tone of the drow, like the skin tone of creatures that lived for hundreds of years underground. And one thing worries you more than it just being the Hag King. It worries you that the Kuotoa seem to the way that these paintings are made and all that artistic representation seems to indicate that the Kuotoa did in the past, or maybe they still do, worship the figure of the Hag King, probably even like a deity to them.
Oh, that's a lot. So I just want to make sure that I'm understanding this correctly. They worship the Hag King in some way, and it's somehow connected to the Drow. That the Hag King is somehow connected to the Drow as well, right?
It sure looks that way, at least on this representation.
Okay. I'm gonna memorize it as best as I can, and then head back to find my friends.
Excellent. So, as the four of you are regrouping, shall we take a quick break?
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Nice. Okay.
Mhm.
So I'll see
See you in
you
5 then.
in 5. Yeah.
What?
Huh?
Uh, I thought I heard somebody laughing.
I don't know. It's probably me just sniffling or coughing. Allergies are a bitch.
Uh-huh. Oh yes, I can relate. So how much does today's news traumatize you for the future?
I'm a Benadryl girl anyway, so Dayquil's weak shit.
Oh, yeah, yeah, you got a full-on, like, heavy-duty Allegra 24-hour Claritin 24-hour, like, double dose that shit.
Yeah, no.
Your
Dayquil's
little
for
10
wimps.
milligrams don't do shit.
Excuse me. Um, oh,
Yeah.
the worst are the
Yeah,
coughs
so,
that make your head hurt. Um,
oof. I'm personally, it's worse for me when it makes my chest hurt. I sneeze hard enough to make my head hurt, though.
yeah, I was so busy today that I didn't even realize. I didn't even know about the Dayquil shit until like I was driving back here, and it was like on the ad for the stream while I was listening. I was like, well, fuck.
Yeah.
NyQuil or nothing, bitch.
Personally, I prefer the Mucinex. I
Mucinex is
find it
also one of the ones that
stronger.
doesn't work.
Well, I find
Mucinex
personally
is
that it
part of
works
that.
better.
Yeah, it's Mucinex is the same active ingredient that Dayquil has for that they're pulling.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I heard about that the other day.
Yeah, I thought that's what you were talking about with the news today.
Oh, no, no, no. No, I was talking about the traumatizing fact that you're gonna have Marvel Magic sets in a few years.
Hopefully, in a few years, I won't still be working at the game store, and I'll be done with my dissertation. Ideally.
Oh. Yeah, hopefully, but you know, stuff happens and sometimes you gotta take your classes slower than you wanted to.
Well, no, my classes will be done this after spring.
Ooh, so it's just dissertation. Ooh.
Yeah. And we have guaranteed funding for 4 years, so I'm very motivated to be done for 4 years.
Fair. Definitely. Don't want those student loans.
No. Um, no, I'm doing my comps in the summer, and after that it'll be like prospectus and then dissertation. My dissertation just might take a little while if I'm piloting an intervention versus just doing a data analysis.
You're allowed to make us call
Yeah.
you Dr. Herod when you finish.
I hate it.
Or
It makes me
Dr.
so
Lauren,
cringe.
whichever you prefer.
I like
No.
don't. Even when I was teaching, I was like, just call me Lauren. Please don't.
Dr.
Do
No.
Dr. Lauren sounds like a middle-aged woman who runs like a daytime TV sex show on broadcast TV.
yeah.
Okay, to
Yeah.
be fair, we're talking about our D&D friend. It should be more Lady Lauren than anything.
I'm here for that. I'm here for that.
The Archmage Lauren.
That I'm here for. I wish. What's the country where you get a sword when you get your doctorate?
Oh
What
shit!
is
Is
it,
it Norway?
Scotland?
No, I think it's Norway.
I'm googling it now because I have to know. Like, I will crowdfund a sword for you.
Finland. You get a traditional PhD sword and a PhD hat.
Oh, and it's a dope hat too.
Oh, screw that. We'll spring for like a copy of Sting or something, or Lambdring for you.
Like, why was I born in this country? Why couldn't I have been born in?
I
Scandinavia?
agree. Like, why the hell couldn't I have been born in like Denmark or some shit?
Right.
For a lot of reasons.
Just because I love the mythology and the history.
And you know, the general well-being of the people.
Well, yeah, aside from the fact that, you know, most people consider them to be total assholes to everybody that's not native.
I think that's. I don't know. My primary exposure to Norway was to Scandinavia was metal, so you know, I don't have room to make any comments regarding their culture when, you know, I listen to the new wave of satanic black metal.
I mean, and to be fair, we have no place to judge anyways because we're American.
Yeah. On anything.
No,
Yeah.
there is one thing that we are able to judge on. There is one thing and one thing only, and that is shitty Chinese takeout. There is a difference between authentic Chinese food and shitty Chinese takeout, and Americans do shitty Chinese takeout better.
There's one other
Well-
thing. Good pizza.
Ooh,
We have enough mom and pop stores that make amazing stuff that we do have a right.
I think Americans can't even agree on what good pizza is, because then you've got like that gets into like the New York versus Chicago deep dish
Hey.
schools of thought.
Love
They
Chicago
both
pizza, but it's
are
a
good.
casserole. It's a casserole.
Okay, John Stewart.
It's delicious, but it is a casserole.
See, I have a
It's
place.
it's more of a
that-
pie.
I have a place that does like Chicago style, but they still put sauce over everything, or not sauce, but cheese over everything. So it's more of a traditional pizza. Just it's in a deep dish pan. And it
So
is
wait, does
fucking
so
It's
great.
not Pittsburgh. Yeah.
yeah, that sounds like so. Just to confirm, it goes crust, cheese, sauce, cheese.
It goes crust, cheese, sauce, or cheese,
The-
toppings,
The look I'm
sauce,
getting from my wife
cheese.
right now. Good lord.
As long as
It
there's
is
cheese touching the
good.
crust, it can still be considered Chicago style. If it was like
Yeah.
sauce, cheese, toppings, then it would just be a deep dish pizza.
My wife just walked in, wrinkled it, and said, "That's too much fucking cheese."
You would
Never.
think, but it really isn't. And I've tried like most of the places that are within like a 60, 70 mile radius. It's still the best pizza I've had. but I mean, I know it's a small sample size, but you know.
I'm a sucker for the cornbread crust style that Lou Malnati's does in Chicago versus the like more bready type.
Ooh, that's something
Um,
else we can judge on is soul food, but you know,
Mm.
white people can't,
Only the
white people,
southern people.
white Americans can't talk about it, but
Oh.
I pretend I didn't hear anything in the last 5 minutes.
Ah, yes, our little Italian friend.
I would like the record to reflect that I did not participate in this, and that the old blood still flows in my veins.
No,
I will put-
to be honest, original Neapolitan pizza is fluffy enough to almost be considered deep dish. The original one, the one that they make in Naples with original ingredients. It's really, 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 really high. It's not the thin crust that you think the Italian pizza is. That oddly is Sicilian.
I get the feeling that Dave feels about American pizza the way I feel about people who uh, deep fry their chicken fried steak with cornflakes.
Yes,
Gross.
yes.
Or the way I feel about when people put unnecessary shit on Cuban sandwiches.
Yes.
I had a Cuban where someone put guacamole on it once.
I mean,
Oh.
guys,
Uh,
orthodoxy. Respect it.
There is beauty in simplicity.
Cuban sandwich isn't even simple either. It's a fairly complex sandwich.
no, it's super complex, and the flavor palette is really complex,
Perfect.
but it's so
And
good.
it's perfect. Don't
Yeah.
fuck with it.
Anyway,
Well,
Sorry.
Anyways,
we're
now that
all
we're
here.
hungry,
Now I want a good chicken fried steak sandwich. Fuck me.
do you guys want to? I want to hear
I
you
know what
guys.
I'm having.
I want to hear you guys' inputs on a subject that is very polemic here in Brazil. People
What's that?
on São Paulo, the state, do two things that the rest of the country despises, like utter disgust. The first is that they put mashed potatoes on hot dogs. How do you
See
feel
it.
about that?
What?
No.
I can see it.
Well, hang on. Like, it would depend on the mashed potato. It would depend on the potato being mashed.
I mean, I've had mashed potatoes on like a chorizo on a roll. It's not all that different.
Let me see if I find a
And it's
picture of
delicious.
it.
Lauren raises a good point.
I admit my ignorance on the subject because the only way I ever eaten mashed potato was with steak. But I'm European, so I defer to your better judgment.
I'm from the mid. My family's all from the Midwest. I'm Floridian, but my family's from the Midwest. Potatoes on everything.
Yeah, I mean, I've had cactus potatoes on a hot dog, and that was really good, but it's also very different than mashed potatoes.
Yeah,
But I could still see it.
it doesn't look very much,
Whoa,
but that,
Potatoes.
That's not mashed potatoes. That's hash browns. That looks fucking fire.
Yeah, that's
Right.
we do it very similar. Other than it's like almost like they're cut almost like a potato chip, but
mashed
like
potatoes.
thicker.
Wait, those are frites. Those
Uh,
look delicious.
Or
That looks
no,
amazing.
Okay, that's
And
not
it's-
what I was
it's-
picturing.
no,
It's
the
cooked golden brown. Like, oh, that looks great.
no the
I mean,
the white thingy near it's mashed potatoes. I swear to you that it's mashed potatoes.
Okay.
Because it's
Oh,
I even looked on Google Translate because I could have sworn that mashed potatoes
No,
is
it's
the
underneath.
yeah
Got
yeah.
it.
Yeah,
Got it.
oh.
Yeah, it's underneath.
Okay, I have no room to judge hot dog choices. I put mayonnaise on hot dogs.
I'd still fuck with it.
Yeah.
It's surprisingly good, especially if like you don't like a strong like mustard flavor.
Why? You guys don't put mayonnaise on hot dog?
No.
No?
Mm-mm.
I do.
I eat
Oh.
mayonnaise and ketchup with fries. So mayonnaise on a hot dog does not sound
Mayonnaise and French fries is fucking dope, and I will fucking die on that hill.
Oh no, I will die on that hill with you.
Give me spicy Whataburger ketchup and French fries or nothing. Thank you.
Ooh, why'd you have to bring Whataburger into it?
'Cause I'm an
Oh,
evil bitch.
you are an evil bitch, and you know the way to my heart.
Never had it.
Oh,
Neither do I. There's no Whataburger here.
No.
It's a very Gulf coastal chain.
um,
I mean, I think
No.
Detroit has one, but
I need to take you guys to a Waffle House sometime. I need to take you guys to watch a fight at a Waffle House sometime.
Yes.
And the second one.
Yes,
Okay.
Ariel, your
Yeah.
second culinary abomination.
The mashed potatoes on hot dog I never tried, but I look forward to try one day because on my state they don't put it. But the one that I really hate about São Paulo is that they make pepperoni pizza without cheese.
No.
What?
No.
What?
For
No.
for me pizza
Uh-uh.
has to have any flavor has to have cheese. Uh,
Yeah,
Can
that's
I-
evil.
the pizza
Can I get
stuff
this?
and
Can I get this with an NSFW tag for Dav?
That's
pizza without
rude.
or pizza without cheese is not pizza.
yeah.
Give me a stroke. Oh.
I mean,
Well,
I've
so-
eaten corn on pizza, and even I think that is an atrocity.
Okay, but like maybe like street corn on pizza could actually be pretty delicious.
Oh,
Not gonna
corn
lie.
on pizza is amazing. I love it.
I mean,
It's,
on a
that's
cauliflower crust, it probably would go well.
oh,
Thin crust, or even just a
It's-
thin crust.
in
Yeah.
Japan, 90% of the pizza that you get has corn, regardless of what flavor it is. It has corn on it.
Have you guys ever had elote
Yes.
pizza?
Yeah, that's like street corn. Yeah, like that's what I was. Yeah,
Yeah, that's where I was going with it.
I would eat. I would bathe in street corn though. So
Oh, it's fucking good. Oh, a little bit of the tagine on it. Oh,
Yeah.
Anywho,
Anywho,
Yes.
you guys
Let's-
were going towards the lizard wizard.
yeah.
yes,
I
let's
think
go
I
kill
think
him and get on to session 0.
I think we get out of the cave and we kind of look at it. I look at Blythe and like, so that wizard was totally fucking with us, right?
I guess so.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I gotta start reading people's minds more often.
Yes. So, trying to fuck with us plus war crime on innocent fish people? Seems I got my work cut out for me.
And then
Yeah.
I eventually catch up. Guys.
Hmm?
So, you know the bad guy that like blew up Thorpe? The
Yeah.
one that we're like trying to kill? Yeah, they worship him. So, yeah.
That,
I don't know if we can trust them any more
They're
than
very
we can
simple.
trust the lizard wizard.
They're
I
very simple people. They're being taken advantage of.
yeah,
Yeah, I was-
I agree
But they
with that.
worship. They worship the thing that's trying to kill all of us.
I was in their head. I was reading their minds. These are people who really have kind of gotten the shit kicked out of them by life. They're very much bottom of their food chain, and I think that's why the Hag King chose them, because he could lift them up ever so slightly and turn them into pawns. Like, these people just want to be left alone. They aren't scheming to end the world.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the vibe I got too. They're not inherently evil, and they're not worshipping him out of malice.
It's not like a shared sense of evil. Like, he came, he manipulated them and gave them a bunch of stuff to help them, and now they're grateful for that. you know?
Yeah, they don't see like the the person being, how do you call it, the thing behind the facade. Like,
The man behind the curtain.
yeah, he was just playing politician at a very low level. He came bearing gifts, and these people who live
That
a very simple life
that
were
being
like,
s- that being said, I don't think it's entirely a good idea to just 100% buy into helping them, especially if they do worship our sworn enemy with a religious fervor. Just maybe let's
Take a
keep our
side.
noses. Let's keep what was that?
Not take a side right now till we learn more information.
Let's keep our noses clean and go try and find some wizards.
I'm going to explain the whole, like the art that I saw to them.
mhm.
So they're connected somehow to my people, even though I've never heard of them. I know nothing about them. They're connected to my people and the Hag King. That is literally, I think everything is good except for those two things. And they're drawing all of my bad stuff on their walls. So, and I'm the one that literally got yelled at yesterday for trying to befriend literally everything. So,
You had to bring it up.
Wait,
but
So
it's
you-
true.
do you think that the Hag King is in league with your people right now?
I don't know. I've never heard of him, but I also am was one very, very small piece of a very small colony on the outskirts, nowhere near the rest. So, let's say the Underdark and my home is like up here. There is somewhere a Mons Domos version. I've never seen it, I've never been there, I don't know where it is. Where I'm from is basically like a smaller version of Thorpe. Very small colony, not super connected. Our literal entire existence was prepare to fight, come above ground, and kill everything that moves. That was my everything. And then I left. So if the Hag King is working with them and my people, like this could be very, very bad, because while we were one small little group, we were also one small little group that dedicated centuries to murdering all of you, and there could be countless of us all over.
I think
Well, there goes me sleeping tonight.
all of this just
Sorry.
shows how little we know about
Yeah,
this part of the world.
we don't know
And
any.
I don't. I agree with Urist, and Ned, that I don't think these things are inherently evil. But I also know that until we understand what we're walking to, maybe we shouldn't assume anyone is on a right side.
I think that knowledge kinda actually sinks into Vita this time, and she actually realizes, oh shit, these people may actually be a problem for us. Vita's people, or Dara's people.
I just, I, I, I don't get scared very easily, and now I'm kind of scared. Like, how are they connected to my people and the Hag King? And we just stumbled across them. I mean,
Maybe
technically
the
they ambushed us,
wizard-
but
Maybe the Wizard College has information?
Yeah, I think that needs to be our first stop, because if anybody's gonna
Oh,
know,
we're crying.
yeah, and if anybody's gonna know more about the lay of the land, it's them. Out of curiosity, Ariel, does it look like does there happen to be a city floating that came and checked out a giant flaming phoenix we created in the sky?
Yeah, you surely were with your eyes very opened to see if you saw something like that, but nothing happened to indicate such a.
I would like to raise another point. The three-eyed fish, basically everyone, spoke of a prophecy. the prophecy was about us. That got me thinking. How far back in time did the Hag King visit these guys? It couldn't be recent, because otherwise they wouldn't call it a prophecy. That means that I I have this idea that the Hag King knew about us like way back. And
Yeah, it's possible.
he divined the future and put like all these things in place because he knew we would be here.
I think it's possible.
From my probing around the three-eyed fish's mind, would I have gotten a vibe for that?
Yeah, not without asking him directly.
I think all of this just shows that there's so much more that we don't know.
Yeah, Blythe is right.
We should just be careful before we make enemies of anyone.
That's really what I want to say, basically. Like, you know me, I'll follow whatever we're doing. I'm with you guys. Whatever you decide, I'll follow step. But if they are in league with my colony, like if they're buddies with my colony and the Hag King at the same time, I don't know how much we could trust them. As adorable as they are, we got to be careful. Especially if they're in contact with my people, we got to be extra careful.
And faith is a dangerous thing.
I'm not suggesting that we trust them, but if the wizard really is
It is? Guys? Hello? Hello? Guys, everyone? Hello, hello? Hello, hello?
That's very accurate. Hi.
Hello? You hear me?
Yes,
Yep.
we can
Yes.
hear
Oh,
you.
okay.
hello.
Oof.
Okay.
Yeah, everything else was working normally, it seemed, so I was really... What the fuck? Yeah, it
Nah,
was...
it's Discord.
Yeah, it's just Discord, yeah. What did I lost? Did I miss?
So, do we have confirmation that the accusations from the fish people about the war crimes, like, do we know for sure that's legit, or is that did they just tell us that, or did Ned confirm it with his mind probing?
Yeah, as I said, from as far as Ned's insight with advantage and detect thoughts
Yeah.
could gather of information, he was really sure that they were telling the truth. Everything that they said, that the leader said out loud, was confirmed by his thoughts and the others around him. Even that part that the I don't know if you guys remember the wizard's name. It's Danda. Even the parts where he accused Danda of murdering his people, eating them alive, and all sorts of
I'm,
good stuff.
I'm pretty sure his name is Lizard Wizard. Pretty sure. I remember that. It's in my notes.
Okay.
Well, Dara's just gonna say, well, I know it seems like they were really honest with us, but we also heard a lot about people above ground and the supposedly horrible things that would happen to me when I came up here. And I'll be fair, some people have not been very nice, but not everybody. And so I'm not saying that Lizard Wizard isn't doing war crimes, but I'm just saying that, like, everybody's a bad guy to somebody.
Yeah, maybe we find out more before we take a side or decide to step in at all.
Let's go find
Okay.
Donda and get some information.
Okay.
Or keep looking for the college.
I think we should find the wizards.
Yep. To the wizards.
Where they may be.
Okay.
Okay,
Are we doing this now or we're doing session 0?
I think we have no idea where we are in Tayug and have no idea where the college is. So,
Correct.
Just for shits and giggles, Ariel, is there a nearby tree? Like, is there like a really big tree that kind of sticks it above the rest that I can climb?
yes, I would say so.
All right, I'm gonna climb up and get the highest vantage point that I can get above like the swamp canopy, and I'm gonna cast see invisibility and just see if I can see anything.
Hello.
Okay, that's a good one. Please roll a perception check.
Mm, Perception. I got pretty decent perception. 17. And I'm gonna guide myself.
Mhm.
19.
Okay. Dara. It's very far in the distance, but you seem to have. You think you saw something flying. And it's not a bird, it's not a plane. Planes have not been invented yet. It looked like something made by human or humanoid hands. A structure. Flying invisible, but it hid behind behind the mountain where, not a mountain but the hill where you found the colony of Kotor.
And is it moving quickly or slowly?
Very, very quickly. Like for perspective, as fast as a hawk. In you would have time to see it, but it's like you blink and
You
you
could
miss
not
it.
chase it.
Yeah.
So I'll climb back down. Say, okay, so I think I see it. I think it's that way. But I don't think it's going to be there very long.
Cool.
But if we ever think, like every now and again, not too much without sleeping, but every now and again, I can probably pop up and see if it's nearby. But I don't know how we catch it.
Yeah. I wish there was like a wizard's like handshake or mating call or something. That'd make this so much easier.
Oh, wizard's mating call. Wouldn't that just be you getting up in the air and shaking your spell book as loud as you can?
Bitches.
I mean, I can carry you up and we can try that.
I don't think they'd care.
Oh.
I
Only
think
we
they
could
just
put a
care about
sign in
their
the
books.
sky.
I know. If only I had a skywriting or something like that. I don't know what to do. I think Blythe just stands there and stares and says, I don't know what we do next.
We could try to fly up.
What about making a giant fog cloud? Would that get their attention?
Or would
Did they
it just
stay in one
attract
spot,
more?
or
No,
More
they're
things.
moving.
Would it
No,
just
I mean,
attract
like-
more stuff that we can't do anything about?
do they have like a home base, like a position that they stay at most of the time, or are they always on the move?
We don't know.
Wait.
Yeah, you heard Dundas explaining to you that it was on the move. Always. You could
Always.
it couldn't.
Dara.
Yeah, go ahead.
Dara, catch me a bird.
Okay. Good. Catch a bird. Do you want it alive or
How
dead?
is a path?
Alive.
Oh, that's gonna make it harder. Okay, I'm gonna try and catch a bird. With my hands.
Okay. What's going in that head of yours?
Does Dara successfully catch a bird? Does Dara have a bird?
Make a animal handling check. Wow.
We don't have a lot of birds in the Underdark, okay?
I'll give the help action.
Yeah, you may receive help. Okay. Remember that you have a D10 of inspiration from the.
But I'm not gonna waste it on a bird.
It's already 11 o'clock.
Okay.
Wow. Yeah. The bird
How am I
doesn't
supposed
want.
to catch this
yeah.
bird?
The bird doesn't
Dara
want
is
to be.
friends to everybody except for birds.
Okay, we don't have birds in the Underdark, okay? We don't have them. There is no
It's just a
sky.
It's just a bat with feathers.
We don't have bats! They don't go that far down!
Okay, you tried to catch a bird, but unfortunately for you, you you took what looked like a pretty and peaceful bird, but instead it is a very oh damn it. It is a bloodthirsty hunter called the Harpy Eagle.
Ooh.
I can do that. I can deal with that. Is it within 30 feet of me?
Yes, it is.
I cast animal friendship on it from my loot.
Okay, nice.
If you could do that, why didn't you just get the fucking bird? Here I am,
Is that-
running around, chasing this damn thing, and you could have just been like, yo, we're friends now.
Because it's funnier when you do it.
Dara, you receive 4 points of piercing damage from its talons as you try to peacefully
Oh,
catch
shit.
it.
Oh shit! I'm going to heal that.
Best,
Want me to?
best
Don't waste
bird,
the healing. Don't waste
best
the
birdie.
No,
Fine,
I mean
it's-
like, I have like a pool of healing. 4 points is nothing.
Yeah, but we don't know when we're gonna sleep next, so I can deal with the 4 points.
Okay.
So I'm going to cast animal friendship on it. It needs to make a wisdom saving throw, and it will have disadvantage because I'm charming it.
Oof. Think I saved.
Disadvantage.
Oh yeah, disadvantage. Nah. Okay, fail.
Okay, so it is charmed by me for the next 24 hours. And so once it is charmed, I would like to write a message on it saying, "We are powerful wizards in search of an ancient artifact that we believe you to have." And then, Blythe, I need you to write the formula for a spell in here so they know we're legit.
I guess I will. Let's see. I will put the ritual, formation of. Put the ritual, casting formation of Unseen Servant on him.
Okay.
And then I am going to tie that to the harpy eagle, and then send my harpy eagle, who I'm imagining has a pretty good fly speed. I think that's fair to assume.
Yeah.
And send it to the Wizards College.
Well, I'll do a wrist pocket instead. That's a little bit more impressive.
Okay.
Yes.
Can the eagle know where the thing is, or you need to know where it is because it's moving. So even though the eagle have enough speed to catch it, if the eagle doesn't see where it is, you got me.
Because the eagle doesn't have sea invisibility. Right.
Can you cast see visibility on another creature other than you?
No, it's a self target.
Oh, damn it! That was such a good idea too.
It was, but yeah, I have
I
to.
have a solution.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay, so Ariel, how fast is the college moving?
Yeah, I don't want to be technical here, but I said it was the as fast as a hawk, so
Yeah.
I don't know if eagles are faster than hawks. Or
Are you,
Fair
sugge-
prop.
are you suggesting that we do the geometry to send it in the direction so that it impacts? Are you asking me to do the Pythagorean theorem here in my D&D game right now?
Question: is it
Who?
faster
Me?
than the
No.
speed of an unladen swallow?
African or European?
What?
Alright, hawk, movement speed, doodly doodly do.
Could someone
Hawk?
cast fly on me?
Hawk has a fly speed of 60 feet.
Oh, I can't go
Okay.
that fast.
Ooh,
So,
Dara. I could
I-
cast fly on Dara and like send Dara to accompany it.
But she won't catch up.
so I can put Dara almost entirely in the bag except for her head, and then I fly after it and use her to guide me to it, and then I bring it back to you guys.
I mean, if the DM says that's cool,
I can move 70 feet around with movement and dash.
Rogue life.
Okay. 70 feet.
Ariel's getting so
Yeah.
fucking sick of our shenanigans.
No. I,
He's so
Well,
fucking
we have
sick
to
of
for
it.
story get to this college, so
yeah.
Gotta figure out a way.
It's
this
the
is the most outlandish thing I can think of that would work.
I'll allow it if you. But can you have that many move speed carrying someone?
See, I put her in the bag and just have her head out of the bag, so she tells me which way to go.
Does that make her weigh less? Yeah, I think it would
Yeah.
make sense.
I'm gonna pistol with the next one of you that says shenanigans.
Also, if we think Dara is under 150 pounds, it doesn't impact your speed.
and I am way less than that. Like, I am basically
Earl is
a
lean.
lean owl.
She does have no constitution.
Yeah,
And no strength.
I am as strong and as hardy as a wet piece of paper,
She's a skeleton with some skin on top.
basically. I am ready for Halloween.
Blythe and Urist are the ones you don't want to carry around.
Yes.
Perfect. Okay. So the shenanigans are allowed. Yay.
Alright, so... Okay, let's do this. Time for some girl
Okay.
power.
Okay. This is very awkward. What happens if my nose itches? Can I bring my arms out of the bag? Okay, let's just go.
I'll scratch it.
Okay.
and boom, we zoom off into the sky after the castle or the college.
Okay. It is not a castle. It is not a college. It is a obelisk
Mm.
floating in the air, flying at high speed while standing straight in the air, even though it would make it less aerodynamic, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
As you go near it, Dara, you're the one that's seeing it clear as day because it is in fact invisible. You're, you can see that it has markings, kind of like rune carved on its almost on its entire composition. Now that you are close to it, as close as you, if Vida wanted, she could just stretch her arm and touch it. You can see that even though it is a impressive construction on its own, is just uh, it is a structure of only 15 feet tall and less than 5 feet uh, wide. You couldn't imagine this being some sort of mage tower or anything like it. It couldn't. It hardly fits a person inside.
Yeah, this is weird.
Um,
I thought it'd be bigger.
wrap my knuckles on it, knocking.
Okay. As you touch it for the first time, on your first knock, you feel it answering, it resonating on your mind, Vida. It's almost like a. It is almost like a. You don't hear any words. It is not a clear message. It's more of like a feeling that says access denied. You go for the knock.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I guess. I mean, I'll
Make a
tell
Constitution
Dara.
saving throw.
But
Okay. You will receive half of this damage. Okay, so five lightning damage as the obelisks starts to electrify itself and hurt you.
Can I? Oh, I'm just a head, right? Just my head's out, so I can't
mean,
cast any spells that
I can
are
pull
somatic.
more of you out. Dara, it won't let me in. Do you want me to pull you further out of the bag so you can try?
I'll try something. I'll get just my hands out, and I'm gonna try and cast dispel magic on whatever's on this building.
Nice. You're going to do that?
Yeah.
Okay. Make your skill check because it is unless you want to upcast it.
I can't upcast it. I only have third level spells.
Okay.
So it is a wisdom.
Jesus Christ. Why is this happening again, Devonlynne?
It's
need
just
artwork.
me. It just
How bad? Waiting for it to pop up.
It's
It's
a
a
7.
7.
Oh no.
You can try again in a minute, but for now, Dara, make a Constitution save.
Oh no. Oh, sure. Then I roll good.
Yeah,
Sure.
you receive half as well. Oof, 8 damage.
Okay, I can try it one more time, but then that's all by my good magic. Or we can just go back. I don't know what else to do.
Let's go back to the rest of the party because there's got to be something special for entry because it won't let tells me no.
And it just hurts me.
Let's go tell the others.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll go back. I think Simonis is trying to say, don't do this yet. Cause
I think we
ow.
need an actual wizard.
Excuse me. Oh God. Mm. Mm. Yeah, we might have to pick a side, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, shit.
So you guys want to go kill a lizard?
Well, maybe we just call him out on lying to us and see where it goes and kill him if we have to.
Threaten him with
Okay.
great bodily harm if he doesn't tell us how to get in.
Our own special, unique brand of violence.
We really are just enforcers for the mob, aren't we?
Start with words,
Okay.
knowing that'll probably end up in violence, but we could start with words.
We always start with words.
Usually.
Even if they are, you fuckhead, give us what we want. Alright, let's go talk to him.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
so you're going towards Danda.
Panda.
Okay.
Thunder.
Dun dun.
Thunder.
Bum, bum, bum.
This time,
Dun 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 dun.
The elf lizard wizard.
yeah. This time, this crocodilian, reptile-like creature is easier to find. It is inside its hut, and you can see that, judging by the weird purplish colors coming from the inside, and the also weird colored smoke coming outside of its cauldron. There are something weird happening inside, or maybe it's just preparing some weird soup. Who knows?
I mean,
Fish
Ned
soup?
would. Can I make a cook's tools to recognize the soup?
Okay, okay.
Can I make a soup check?
Yeah, roll for soup.
Ned is gonna roll for soup. Which do you think this would be? Would this be a charisma or wisdom check?
I think wisdom.
Yeah.
We're gonna do wisdom plus proficiency. This is gonna be +5. That's a 24. What soup? Tell me.
Tell me the secret to the soup.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tell me your secret, soup daddy.
It doesn't look to be whatever it is. It doesn't look like nourishment. It looks more like,
Guys, it's bad soup.
yeah,
It's evil soup.
Ocean
potion.
elixir.
Maybe, yeah, maybe a sort of medicine or remedy or poison.
I nudge Blythe. He's your boyfriend. Go talk to him.
Well, I think we need to be upfront that there's all of us here this time.
Yes.
Hmm. Are we going in? Like, do we start with threats?
Why
Or
don't we start with, hey, it didn't work. And not,
'cause-
we don't start off by tipping our hat and by knowing that he, slaughters the fish people.
Mhm.
I
Okay. Friend, hi. Uh, so we reached the obelisk, but couldn't get in. And they didn't come to us. We ended up going to it. Our display of power didn't work.
Yes.
Instead, it just
Sorry to
attracted some
hear.
nasties.
The swamps are all too full of nasties.
Yeah, we've heard. We've heard. Did you know it wasn't going to work?
How could one foresee a future that is not theirs?
Let's rephrase. Did you give us good information?
I'm
Okay.
gonna subtle spell detect thoughts as Blythe is talking.
Okay, your detect thoughts doesn't seem to be
I'm
working.
inciting him too.
yeah. So do I.
Even
What was that, Ariel?
even without the probing, even just the surface thoughts, you don't see, it doesn't seem to be working. You cannot hear anything. It almost seems to you like a blank mind. Huh? Huh? Wink, wink.
Okay, that's fair, but
That's concerning.
let's try a different take on that.
The
As a
pure
rogue
insight.
who's
Oh,
trained in deception, let's use logic here. Would I detect any tells with a perception check? Like, would I notice any nervous tics, anything that might suggest he's lying, like he's looking to one direction, or he's swallowing excessively, or he's sweating? I know he's a lizard, he probably doesn't sweat, but
good one. But would that be insight or instead of perception?
that would be perception,
Perception.
I think, because I'm looking for like things that he's
Specific.
doing.
Okay.
Specific text.
I'll allow it.
Come on.
Big money, no whammies.
Oh, bug.
Nope.
Nope.
Okay.
It was worth a try.
Yeah. It looks to be behaving the same way it did on your first encounter. As a reptilian-like creature, you cannot read the facial expressions the same way you could do to a humanoid.
Totally fair.
Yeah, its eyes are more spread apart from one another, and its gaze is more empty, more devoid of intentions, at least on face value. The creature continues. Bad information? No. No such thing as good or bad. Only information. As it is, as I had it. if did not.
Let's try one more tactic, my friend. Ned, can you
Yeah.
show him an image of our wizard friend? Do you call
Nah.
this man friend or foe?
The Hag King. I minor illusion a picture of the Hag King.
You call this entity friend or foe?
Okay. Dunda was keeping most of its attention to whatever was brewing in that cauldron, right?
Yeah.
Even when you started speaking to it, its attention was directed towards it. Now that you created the image of the Hag King of Valmor, Dunda drops the mortar, looks at you and says, "End with it now. I don't want to look into that face no more."
Ah,
Oh, foe.
How do you know of him?
Answer my question. Foe or friend?
Not foe, a nemesis.
Okay.
Same difference.
cool.
This. All right. I think
That was
Get
my
it
favorite
away.
Star Trek 2.
we know of him because we are trying to defeat him.
Kind of dropped some meteors on a friend of ours. He's a dick.
Defeat him. One such as himself is not easily defeated.
And yet we
Yeah.
will try.
We know.
Well, good luck on your endeavors. I will surely will be cheering for your success.
What's the key to getting into the obelisk? That's all we want. They have what we need. They have how we'll help. They are our next steps to defeating him.
This one already told you everything. This one knows of the obelisk. What more could you ask?
Objects of power in the swamp. What do you know of them?
Objects of power. You would be surprised if I said that there aren't as much nowadays. Well, what do you have to offer in exchange for such a useful information?
Does your nemesis possess anything that you would want? Or is there anything you would like him to suffer? A particular fate, perhaps?
Ah, yes. The one known as Valmor betrayed me. It tricked me into making him his ultimate weapon. Now that I did, I perceived it as my greatest mistake. wouldn't hurt to have it back, but wouldn't think of it as plausible possibility.
We will if you help beat him.
I think Blythe just looks Donda dead in the eye, not blinking, not unflinchingly, and probably the most serious she's ever been. We will kill him or die trying. Either way, if you help us, we can get this for you. And if not, we're dead, so what does it matter?
Okay. Well,
Have you met anyone crazy enough to even try and take him down?
Worst comes to worst, we distract him with our attempts. Maybe that gives you a chance to regain what you gave him, or even an opportunity for yourself to kill him.
he would be one that this world or others won't miss. Yet, I only trade knowledge for shiny gold, shiny gems, as we did trade last time.
You said you sometimes trade for knowledge. What kind of knowledge?
Usually, ones that I not possessed yet.
Well, I don't know what knowledge you have, and I'm not necessarily the smartest. But maybe I know something you don't know.
I would be more interested in gold and gems coming from the lots of you. Not that I underestimate your knowledge font. It's
That's
just
fair. I have a lot more gold than I have knowledge. Do you want 100 gold? 100 gold enough?
for
I
magic
can give you
items.
250.
And let's ask you, what would it cost us to get the knowledge of where the most powerful artifact in the swamp is? Essentially, a stone of power, if you will. What would that knowledge cost us?
Your intention is to use it on Valmor,
Yes.
even if it costs you, even if
Life.
the soul stone drains you. Is that so?
Yes.
Interesting. I would have never guessed this day would come. Well, last time I heard, the soul stone that was being kept in Tayug was deep underground, lost in tunnels, mazes of stone, and guarded by the unsleeping underground elves. The
You
one
just hear Dargo in the background.
Oh shit.
Well,
I can take you there, and it will cost you nothing.
why the change of
What's
heart?
the catch?
Yeah.
If you're searching for the soul stones, you must know that the cost is to use them. That is the
Yeah.
cost.
And he has one.
He does. That's why he had me made his powerful weapon. One that would allow him to
What does it do?
one that would allow him to wield any and all soul stone without paying
Is it a glove?
the price.
Maybe a gauntlet, perchance.
Okay. Well, we are putting our trust in you, knowing very little about you and little about this space.
I wish you guys could see my face when you said that.
And don't worry. When
We know what
do
you're
come
doing,
face to
Ariel.
face
You
with
ain't
him-
slick.
Yeah, don't worry. When we come face to face with him, we'll aim for the head.
Okay.
I love it. I think we have a deal.
Dara's just like low key hyperventilating in the corner.
So be it.
Of how this is going to affect Dara. And just kind of like put a hand on her shoulder and whisper, "Are you gonna be okay?"
Ask me when it's over.
Okay. Just remember, we're here.
Don't worry. We got you, sis.
We do.
Before they get to you, they have to go through me.
Yeah, that's what
And
I'm
me.
scared of. That's what I'm scared of.
They won't go through me. I'll run away.
Okay, good. See,
I'll
one
fly
of us is
away.
smart.
See, this is how you
I'll
reassure
put you in the
Dara,
bag and
guys.
fly away.
Spoil sport.
I've seen Drow go to work. I think I might be the only person who gets how fucked we are as bad as Dara.
Well, I mean, I don't think that it's necessarily my colony that he's talking about, but
How would your colony rank on the hierarchy of fucking people up?
I mean, I know that my colony is scary and dangerous, and so I was the runt of our colony. I was the weakest shit one. I was the one that was
You're the weak.
basically
You're the.
just lucky to be alive. Yeah.
Oh, we're turbo. We're turbo.
We're not-
fucked.
I think Blythe just looks ahead and says, "We kill them or we die, but we can't afford to fail."
Okay.
We die.
We're gonna die, but it's okay.
We
We
killed
don't have.
a
We
living
don't have that option.
demonic siege tower. I am not afraid.
We don't have the option to give up.
I'm not giving up.
Stand
I just
together.
We can be
I should have
wary.
bought, I should have bought more diamonds.
Chandara, you're not the same person you were when you left them. None of us are that person. None of us are even the same person that faced the Oni. I don't think anyone realizes how terrifying we can be either.
Didn't I
We
realize
should
that
have
was like
died.
2 months ago?
Or we should have died in every single fight we've been in, and yet we're still here
It's
We're
Quarian. We really
stronger
fucked them up. We fucked him
together.
up. Fucked him up hard.
Yeah, that was
Now
kind of fun.
I can't say just how scary your people are, or how strong they are, but I would put everything I own on us against anybody as long as we're together.
Yeah, we have a flying death bunny.
That's true.
That's true. But we also have a roly-poly smashy guy too.
Yeah,
I mean, you are all pretty powerful.
So
and
are
you too.
Like, we can't even see you in the dark anymore.
You came back from the dead.
Yeah.
You have a god that granted you the power to come back from the dead.
Yeah, can any of the rest of your people say that?
Nope.
No, they ate their gods.
See,
They
they
did
screwed up.
what?
When they die, they
They're
die.
lost. They're lost.
So once we
Being
kill
a
them
little
once, they're
flip,
gone.
They ate a god.
Okay, but again, I don't know that this is my colony, so I can't speak
Yeah.
to what we're walking into. And he said guarded by sleepless elves underground, so that tells me probably drow, but I don't know which drow. And I only know what my colony was like. I have no idea what we could be facing down there.
To be fair,
Hey,
it could be
they could
a
be
terrifying
friendly.
form of. It could be a terrifying form of elf we don't even know exists yet. If that
Or
makes
they
you
could
feel
be the
better.
most childish,
So-
simplistic type that just play with blocks all day.
So we
Probably
make
not.
them stop existing.
Let's go. What are we waiting for? They're not going to get less scary.
I mean, guys, come on. What's the hold up? We fought things that would have made basically whoever we met shit their pants and run. And we killed them. All of them.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay.
Let's just going to grab Dara's hand and say, we've got each other.
You bet
Oh,
we
I'm-
do.
I'm coming. I'm not saying let's not do this. By any means. We're gonna do this. I'm just letting you know where I stand.
Oh, it's
That's-
fucking
that's-
terrifying. It's fucking terrifying,
is.
but Ones that stopped us before.
Chandara,
Mm-hmm.
look at all the things that we've been scared of, that we've faced down, and look how much stronger we've gotten because we did so.
But I'm also saying, look how much I haven't been scared of.
Yeah.
This is
Which means that facing this down is going to make you all powerful once we're done.
I don't think I'll ever be all powerful, but honestly, it's important. Needs to happen. So let's do it.
We'll
To be
take your
afraid is
lead.
intelligent. To be afraid is intelligent. It means we're aware of what we're facing.
Good thing I'm stupid.
Yeah, I was
Let's
gonna
go.
say.
Same.
Just don't let me be the one to do negotiations with them if we have to, cause yeah, that I don't have the patience for that. I'll do something stupid.
Yeah,
Same. You guys do the talking.
they'll
It's a
just
plan.
they'll just kill me. So, yeah, I shouldn't talk either.
Just, well, let's go.
All right.
We'll figure it out on the way, like we always do.
Oi, wizard, you ready to go right away?
Are you?
Can we
Hey, it's a
sleep
good day to
first?
die. Let's do it.
If we could sleep in your house, that'd be cool. But if not, we can go. To be fair,
Or if we can
even if
sleep
we just gave
outside for a
ourselves
bit.
4 hours so that Dara can rest.
Ah. No. It's been very long since last I had visitors, so I see no harm in it. But make sure you keep everything where it's supposed to.
Touch it. Promise.
Okay, and I'm gonna start ritually casting my tiny hut.
Inside
Probably
of
best
the
do that outside.
yeah.
Oh yeah, no, outside.
Ed's gonna start cooking treats for us.
Gumbo, we're in a swamp.
Uh,
Okay. In the tiny hut,
Oh.
it's
Tiny
a
hut's
little
up.
bit better.
I'm sitting inside of it.
Okie dokie. Okay, so
Okay.
you can long rest now before you,
call. Focus.
but once you wake up, the asks if you're ready to go,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and then
Let us
she,
go.
I'm ready.
and then she shows you a bowl of full of the same liquid that it was brewing in in its cauldron, with the same purplish smoke, and it says, "Then drink out of it. A sip will be enough for each of you."
Oh,
Okay.
insight check.
No need to roll inside.
Dara's just
I don't
gonna
know.
go.
You're laughing. I don't know about that.
Dara's just gonna go. She takes the drink.
Dara drinks a
Urist
sip
drinks.
I'm down in it.
and poof, disappears.
Wait, what disappears?
Everyone that drinks it.
Oh.
Blythe's gonna do it. Blythe's gonna do it, but she'll do it last. Yeah. And brute force died. The end.
Yeah. So y'all drink it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And you disappear from where you once was, and you appear in a new spot. That shall remain to be seen in the next session.
Yes.
Woot. Good session, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Before everybody takes off, just a quick question, Ariel.
Yes.
So, stat generation for the hunter characters. How do you want us to do that? What method?
Yeah. How